Hi, I'm Terry Castleman. I'm here with Caitie Barker, or Chef Caitie Barker, and once again, we're cooking with Caitie Girl. What are we going to do today? Because I know, she already told me, and I'm very excited about this. I got to tell you a story. Years and years ago, a friend of mine, Nell Mueller, gave me a fabulous picnic basket, and that's what we're doing today. And I just love that thing. So now I'm going to figure out new things to do with it. So
yeah, you can finally break it out.
Yes.
Give it a show. Well, you know, it's getting warmer out.
Yes.
And, you know, I like to eat in the park when I have free time, which is, you know,
never.
once every year.
Yeah.
But, so anyway, so we're going to make a little picnic basket that travels well today.
Okay.
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 First thing we're going to do is we're going to make a roasted potato salad. Okay.
Yeah.
And we're going to make a tri-colored potato salad because everybody knows I'm big on the three-colored potatoes.
Right. The
okay?
purple, the Yukon gold.
Right. So we got a sweet potato, we got a couple Yukons, and we got some purple potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes they're called blue potatoes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know. So anyway, so I'll cut one open for you so you can see it. You can actually get these in a lot of stores right now.
And they don't turn an awful color when you
No,
cook
they
them.
don't. Not
like
at
if you
all.
use them
They're
for
really
French
deep
fries,
purple.
they look nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just going to take.
And you can leave the skins on those?
Oh yeah, I leave the
Okay.
skins on
Oh,
everything
okay.
but sweet potato.
Yeah, because it's a little tough.
All right. And I'm just going to cut those into little cubes.
Okay.
All right. And everybody is like, you know, tries to use a peeler on a sweet potato, and it just does not work out, you know,
Okay.
because, I don't know, it's just tough, and they're knobby kind of. So
Yes.
I cut the ends off like that, okay?
Okay.
And then I just kind of cut down the side of it.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't lose much of the potato
I mean,
when
you
doing
use
that.
a little more than you would with a peeler, but when you use a peeler, you got to cut out so
Yeah.
much.
This looks a lot faster
All right.
and less
So I
aggressive.
shave down the sides.
Yes.
Okay. All right. This morning I was gathering up my potatoes to do this, and I had probably about 10 different potatoes in my hand. Dropped every one of them. So we were almost potato salad-less.
So are people using sweet potatoes more, do you think?
Oh
now?
yeah, I think
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. And you know, people realize you can do more with them besides like put marshmallows on them.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, and syrup or something, yeah.
Okay. So I'm just going to cut these into cubes as well.
Okay.
Okay. And then we'll do a Yukon. I just cut those in half. And I like these to be in like bigger chunks than a normal potato salad,
Okay.
just because, I don't know, like we're using all the different colors and I want people to be able to see it,
Okay.
you know.
Okay.
And I like a meatier potato salad.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I got a bowl here. We'll pretend these are all cut up.
Okay.
I'm going to slide them into a bowl. And most people boil potatoes when they make potato
Right.
salad, okay? And that's fine. But it's like you always bite into the potato salad, and it's like it's either going to be crunchy or mushy because it's
Right,
overcooked, you know?
right.
And it's hard to get a potato right when you boil it.
Yes.
But when you roast it, it just holds
I
up
think
a lot
it gives
better.
it a better flavor.
Yeah, it does. We hand me that Italian dressing.
Yes. Okay.
So anyway, I got some Italian here. Don't kill yourself and
Right, I'm trying to
make
do-
it. Just
yeah.
buy a bottle of dressing. It's not a big deal. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then we're just going to pour a little Italian dressing on here. And I cook these in the oven. Like I said, they're roasted. But
Okay.
if you're in a hurry, you can actually just put them in the microwave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But then they won't have all those colors and stuff.
Right.
And the brown parts of them.
Yeah.
The burnt parts are my favorite.
I know. Terry likes burnt stuff. He's a scavenger. He always comes back to the kitchen looking for burnt fries. All right. So whatever you do, make sure you spray your pan.
Okay.
Because if you forget about it, just throw it away because it's not coming off.
Oh, okay, okay.
The sugar and that Italian dressing and stuff just...
Yeah.
All right. And grab a spoon. Okay. We're just going to toss these together. And
Yes.
this is just for a few orders of potato salad, but you can, you know, make it for a big crowd.
Right, right.
All right, so put those in a little pan, put them in the oven, about 400 degrees for about half an hour, 45 minutes.
Okay, okay. Well, that's very simple.
All right,
And you get a lot of flavor out of that.
you really do. Okay, so now in the meantime, I'm gonna get some vegetables going because we're also gonna make a pressed vegetable sandwich.
Okay.
Okay, and I learned how to make this when I went to school, and I love them. They're awesome. So we're gonna use an eggplant. And a lot of people are intimidated by eggplant because they think that you have to like put it in a strainer and salt it and let it sit.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to do
Or
that.
it's aubergine.
Yeah. Whatever. Whatever floats your boat with the eggplant.
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes the skin can be a little bit tough, so a lot of times I'll use a serrated knife to slice it. And I just cut the ends off, and then I'm just cutting it into like 1/4-inch thick slices.
Okay.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
So get a few slices of eggplant, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, set those out. And then we're gonna do some zucchini. And you can use yellow squash, you can use whatever, okay? This I'm using my big knife for though.
Mm-hmm.
And you wanna kinda cut these on the bias, just because they stay on the sandwich better.
Okay.
And that just means, at an angle.
Yes.
So, okay, so we got a little zucchini, a little eggplant. We've got some red onion.
Okay.
Okay. And a roasted red pepper is really good on this too.
Mm-hmm.
And you can just buy those in a little jar by the
jars,
olives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm just gonna peel this guy, cut it into some slices. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna toss all this with balsamic vinaigrette.
Okay.
Again, don't kill yourself, just buy a bottle of it.
Okay.
If you don't wanna buy 2 separate things, you can use the Italian dressing that we use for the potatoes too.
Okay.
Okay. So we got a little, this is my very favorite lasagna dish.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna these don't have to be like in super great order, and you don't have to spray the pan or anything with this.
How come you don't have to spray the pan? Oh, because you're not using that dressing with the sugar. Okay.
Well, we're actually using dressing on it, but the vegetables just have so much juice in them that comes out as it cooks, they just don't really stick.
Okay.
So some zucchini, some eggplant, okay. And then I've got some little grape tomatoes here. And you can use tomato slices if you want, I just like the grape ones. Put a few of those on there, okay. Then I got my balsamic dressing here.
Mm-hmm.
Just give it a good healthy squirt. Okay, and don't worry about like spreading it out because as it cooks it'll just kind of, go all over it. And then a little salt and pepper. Okay, but you don't want too much salt and pepper because you want the vegetables kind of taste sweet from the balsamic.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and I'm going to put these in the oven for about like 10 or 15 minutes.
Oh, that's all?
Yeah, maybe 20. I mean, whatever. If you want a little char on them, leave them a little longer. Okay, but the eggplant tends to dry out, so just keep your eye on it. All right, and then we're going to take those out. Okay, but while those are in the oven,
yeah.
we're going to get our dressing going for our potato salad.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to take another onion. Okay, we're going to chop it. Okay, now an easy way to cut an onion. Okay, I've been meaning to do this and I keep letting you down, I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, you cut the ends off.
Yeah.
Cut it in half. Take the peel off. Okay, we just need half of this onion, so we'll get rid of the other half.
Okay.
All right, now turn it on one of its sides, because what you want to do when you're cutting is you always want to try to make a flat surface, so it doesn't roll around on you and, less cut fingers, okay? And then you're going to cut not quite all the way through it, okay? Just leave a little bit on the end, okay?
Okay, so it still holds together.
Right, and then turn it over, and then you're going to go like this.
Okay.
Again, not quite all the way through, so you're going like this, okay, and then you're going like this. All right, and then once you go down through it, it's already diced for you, and then just kind of cheat on the end and do one of those.
But it's diced really nice.
Yeah, it comes out really nice that way. Okay, so I've got a skillet here, and I don't want this to be a hot skillet because I just kind of want to sweat these.
Okay.
And that means like you're sauteing, but you don't have the pan preheated. Okay. I'm going to put a little olive oil in there. Dirt. Okay.
Yes.
And then I've got some bacon somewhere I should. Here we go. This is just like bacon bits from the store.
Right, so
or crumbled leftover bacon, whatever. Okay? And I'm going to light this guy up. All right. We got gas. Okay, we're just going to light this up. Let it just kind of like cook for a minute. Let the bacon grease come out and let the onions kind of soften. Okay? So back to our vegetable sandwich.
Okay.
Okay. Try to follow me.
I'm
all right.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got a loaf of bread here. Don't use a soft bread for this.
Okay.
Okay? Because what we're going to do is we're going to hollow this out kind of and fill it with those roasted vegetables.
Okay.
And we're going to wrap it in saran wrap and put a weight on it and let it sit like overnight and kind of press.
Okay, so it'll absorb moisture from the vegetables.
Yeah, so you want a bread that's pretty sturdy so it doesn't get soggy on you.
Okay.
Okay? This, I think is like a roasted garlic bread I got from our bakery here in town.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just going to kind of cut it at a little bit of an angle inward. And I'll show you why here in a second. I used to work at Subway, so.
Okay, yeah.
All right. All right, and we're going to take our knife again, and we
cut
just want to
that
get
out.
rid of all this excess bread.
Okay.
Okay, we kind of want to make like a little pocket for our vegetables.
Okay.
Okay. We have all these vegetarians who eat at the restaurant, which we are very happy about.
Yes.
And they go crazy over this freaking sandwich.
Yes.
Okay. So now we got already kind of a little bit of a pocket here because we cut it in that V, but we're just gonna take out a little bit extra. Just kind of grab it with your fingers. Okay. Now, very important step, okay?
Yes.
I got some butter here.
Yes.
Now we're not using a ton, we're just using a little bit.
Okay.
But we're spreading a little bit of softened butter on here, and that'll make kind of like a little bit of a barrier so it won't get soggy.
Okay.
Okay? So sturdy bread, use butter, keeps
Okay.
it from getting soggy.
Okay.
And you don't have to use a lot, just, you know, a real thin coat. And if you miss a couple areas, it's no big deal. Okay. Good
I want to
enough.
remind everybody that you have a ballroom at the restaurant, don't you, upstairs?
Yeah, we do.
That you can do catering for wedding receptions and stuff like that.
Yeah. All right. Roasted vegetables. I got some right here. These look a lot prettier because I did them ahead of time.
Yes.
Shocker. Okay. So here's our onion, our eggplant, our zucchini, and our tomatoes. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the eggplant and kind of shove it down in there.
Mm-hmm.
And this is good because a lot of people now have friends who don't eat meat or,
Right.
don't eat a lot of meat. And
or people are just wanting to do less calories and
Yeah.
eat healthier.
And it's always good to have an option for people like that because like
Yeah.
everybody's got a friend like that who's coming to the party. Okay.
But this sandwich is so hearty, I don't think you're going to miss the meat. in
No,
it.
you really don't. I got a kick on these sandwiches. I ate this every day for like a year one time. Okay, so we got some roasted onions. So I'll put our little zucchini. I got some goat cheese over there. Terry, could you open that up for
Yes,
me
I
while I'm
can.
doing this? And these zucchini I did not cut on the bias, so they're probably going to fall off. Didn't follow my own advice. Okay,
Is this it?
goat cheese. That'll work. That's
Okay.
cool. And then I got some grape tomatoes, putting those on there. And this cheese that we're going to put on here is this goat cheese that has green onions in it. And we actually buy that, local people make it. So it's kind of cool because, you know, I'm big on the whole local thing. Okay.
You must have a lot of cows out there.
Terry likes cows. One time, I was with a cousin of mine who was from Chicago, and we were. She came down here to visit me.
Yes.
And she'd been in the city for like a while, and we were driving down this kind of back road, and she saw this animal over in the distance, and
Yeah.
she was like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "That's a cow."
That's a cow.
All right, so I'm just gonna slice this, and see it has those green onions in
Yes.
it. There, you can kind of
Yes.
see them there. And this is awesome. It's like my favorite cheese right now. Just take some slices of it.
What's the name of these people?
I think Jersey Rop or
Yeah,
something.
Rop Jersey cheese.
Rop Jersey cheese.
And it's in Normal, Illinois, on Rop Road.
All right,
Okay.
so a few slices of this. Okay, don't be stingy with the cheese.
Okay.
Want to try the cheese?
Yes. Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, it's tasty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this I don't worry about putting butter on because the cheese is kind of the barrier. Okay, so here's that sandwich. Now I'm going to break out the old saran wrap.
Okay.
Okay, can you hand that to me, Terry?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's the industrial box.
this is the industrial box of saran wrap. And the trick is to get a piece big enough to go all the way around your sandwich.
Okay.
Okay. Sandwich there.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes. Okay.
Okay. Just get it as tight as you can. And then just put it on a plate or something in the fridge and put a weight on it. And I like to just use like a couple skillets like that. Okay?
Okay.
So put it in the fridge like that, leave it overnight. It's really good cold.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But if you want it hot, just put it in the microwave and it's also really good like that.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. So we'll leave this back here to press for a minute. Okay?
Okay.
Now we're going to finish our potato salad.
Okay. Your onions have sweated.
My onions have sweated. Okay, get a nice big bowl. Always get a bowl bigger than you need. I'm really bad about that. I like try to fit all kinds of stuff in a little
Yeah.
bowl and then it goes everywhere. and
Okay.
I get made fun of and it's a bad deal. Okay. All right, so we got our onions that we sweated with our bacon. That was pre-cooked bacon, okay?
Right.
Don't put you can use raw bacon, but cook it until it's crispy before you add the onions, or else it won't crisp up for you. Okay, so we got our onions there. Back here, I've got some potatoes that have already been roasted.
Okay.
Okay, see, they hold their color really nice.
Yes, those are beautiful.
Okay, put those in there. And you'll really notice a difference when you roast them about it not getting soggy and stuff. And one thing to remember is when you're making your dressing for roasted potato salad, it really kind of dries the potatoes out a little bit, not in a bad way.
Okay.
But they don't take on all that excess water when you boil them.
Okay.
And so it'll absorb a lot more dressing. So make it juicier than you need and let it sit, and it'll be okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I'm gonna put a little mayonnaise in here. Take our butter spoon. Okay. And you don't need a ton of mayonnaise. Okay. And then I'm going to put a little bit more of our Italian dressing.
Okay.
Okay. And if you want to make this lower fat, you know, you can use like fat-free Italian and like low-fat mayonnaise, stuff like that. But, you know, we all know I'm not really into that.
Yeah.
So. But just so you know, you have an option. Okay. And then we open up this mustard for me. And then right here I got like a ranch dressing mix. I put these in like everything. If you guys remember from our asparagus show, it's in the soup.
Yes.
Okay, about half of one of those. Okay, and just kind of eyeball everything. Okay, and then a little squirt of like good Dijon mustard. And then sometimes I use buttermilk, sometimes I don't. Today, I'm just using regular milk.
Okay.
And I like to use something to thin it down a little bit because, like I said, it absorbs so much of that.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's it. So then we're just going to mix this up.
So you want to let this sit for a little while in the refrigerator so that it absorbs all that.
Right. About
Okay.
overnight, and it'll be the right consistency.
Oh, okay. So you can make this ahead of time. Okay.
And it's really good warm, too, if you just want to eat it like
really?
right now. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's awesome. Kind of like German potato salad.
Okay.
Okay, so see how juicy that is?
Yes.
If you let that sit overnight, that'll all be absorbed.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much. Okay? So we'll set this aside. And now we're making a BLT.
Okay.
But
Bacon,
not
lettuce,
just-
and tomato?
Not just any BLT, of course, because it's
Okay.
us.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we're going to have a fried egg on our BLT. So I'm going to go ahead and hand me the olive oil and get
yeah.
my pan going again. I just use that same bacony
You
and
always
oniony
have an
pan.
odd fried egg sandwich at your restaurant
We
that
do.
people love.
I'm a fan of the fried eggs.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I'm going to take this mayonnaise that I had left over, and I've got some arugula right here.
Uh-huh.
And arugula is technically an herb.
Okay.
A lot of people use it like a lettuce.
Yes.
And it's got kind of its own flavor. People like to say it's like peppery or whatever.
Yeah, uh-huh.
It tastes like arugula. I don't
Yeah.
know. Okay? Okay. We're just going to run our knife through that. And you can do this in the food processor if you want. I just want to drag it out here.
Okay.
Okay? Give it a good chop. And I'm big on flavored mayonnaises.
Yes.
Okay? Because it's like, you know, why not dress something up if you can? So put that arugula right into the mayonnaise.
Okay.
A little salt and pepper. Mix that up. So now we have a little flavored mayonnaise for a BLT.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Now, going to crack
Can
my
people
egg.
call you up and say, and like order like 10 of those sandwiches
Oh, yeah.
to go or something?
Yeah.
You know, would you do that for people, you know, like catering?
I'll do anything for people.
Okay, okay.
We're can do here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now I've got my, going to take a couple more slices of this cheese right here. Because we're going to use that same cheese. Okay. Have that ready. And then I like pumpernickel
So
for
love,
BLTs.
yes, I like pumpernickel too.
And it's not real strong tasting. Like people associate it with like rye bread because there's rye flour in it, and so they think it's going to be really strong, but it really isn't.
No, it's not. It's just dark.
It's just dark, and that's because there's molasses in it. Okay, so I've got a couple pieces of pumpernickel. Okay, and I like this Pepperidge Farm pumpernickel. You can kind of see it.
Okay.
I don't know. It just got a really good texture. I just like it a lot. Okay, get over here. I'm doing our fried egg that's going to go in our BLT. Okay. Okay, so we're going to start building this. We've got some of our arugula mayonnaise, and I put a little bit on both sides, just so it kind of holds it together. I love sandwiches.
Yes.
I think they're my favorite food. I really do. Sandwiches and meatloaf.
Okay.
They're kind of.
Okay.
Okay, and then right here I've got a yellow tomato. You hear me talk about heirloom tomatoes sometimes.
Yes,
This
yes.
is an heirloom variety. You can use a regular tomato, but I just think these are kind of cool.
Well, you can go to farmer's market and they got all those heirloom tomatoes there for sale.
And these, I like the yellow ones because they're not as acidic.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of sweeter. Okay, so you just got a slice of this, and whenever I use a tomato, I either put sugar or salt and pepper on it. You got to put something.
Okay.
Okay, so a little salt and pepper.
Mm-hmm.
The arugula mayonnaise. Then we'll put our cheese. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got some beautiful red leaf lettuce that I got from the market today. Putting that on there.
If it wasn't raining out there today, we would be outside doing this
As
program.
promised, we will do a farmer's
will
market
do.
episode. We tried to do it today.
And we promise we'll do Illinois State Fair too.
Oh, no. Fine. Okay, I've just got some cooked thick bacon. And use a really good thick bacon. And, like, don't be scared with the bacon. Like, put some bacon on there.
You're not eating this every day, you
Right.
know, so go ahead, have some bacon.
Okay, and then we got our little fried egg. We'll put on there. And I like my yolk to be a little bit soft.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so we'll put a cap on it. So we got cheese, we got arugula mayo, we got yellow tomatoes, bacon, we got a fried egg on pumpernickel, and that is awesome.
Yes.
Okay, then we'll cut this guy in half.
Okay.
Okay, and then I like to wrap mine if I'm taking it on a picnic.
Okay.
See that yolk's just like a little bit soft?
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Don't cook the egg till it's hard.
I hate
Is the
that.
trick. Yeah.
Okay, and just kind of wrap it up.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And we'll set that aside. Okay, so we got our potato salad, we got a BLT, we got a roasted vegetable sandwich.
Yes.
We're going to be back and we'll show you everything when it's done, and Terry's going to have a little
Yeah, we got a surprise drink for
little
you
summer
that's really
drink.
fun.
Shocker,
okay?
I know.
Yeah, no alcohol. Imagine. Okay, we'll be right back.
All right, so we're back, and Terry's...
This is really pretty.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I love this sandwich.
That's a picnic.
Yes,
yeah.
it is.
And you know, that sandwich will serve like 3 or 4 people, so
Yeah.
it's cool. Yeah.
Yes, that's just wonderful.
There's our potato salad, and it's already started to
And so
absorb some of the dressing.
it would be okay for people to call you up and order a picnic,
Yeah.
you know, for like 10 or 6 or whatever, and you'll just put it all together for them and everything, and they can come and pick it up.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that'd be fabulous. Yes, that's wonderful.
All right, so we've been running these things lately called French sodas, which I had never heard of. And I was like, what is a French soda, you know? And I was like, I've heard of Italian soda. So anyway, an Italian soda is where you take like club soda or something and put flavoring in it. A French soda is where you do the same thing, but add cream.
Yes, and it's really decadent.
And it sounds a little weird, but it is awesome.
Yeah. And what you start off with is a flavored syrup, and this is peach. We wanted to use peach because peaches are so prevalent now in Illinois, and you can get them at your farmer's market. You could even add some fresh peaches to this, you know. But anyway, this is peach syrup. This is so easy to make. And
it's just like syrup you would put
and
in
it's
coffee.
so elegant, isn't it? It is just so elegant. But you just put some of this flavored syrup in here, okay? And I like just to use club soda instead of a flavored soda with it because I think it takes away from it, okay? And you just add some club soda to this, okay? See, and you're layering this now, okay? And then you add, of course, some good heavy cream, or you could use half and half to cut the calories. I wouldn't use milk, though. You've got to use cream.
Yeah, milk, nah.
Milk would not work for this, no. And you add that, okay? And see how that floats on there? Okay, See how that floats? Now, okay, this is where the trick comes in. It starts looking really pretty. And
I
then
like the separation. That's cool.
Yeah, it is. It's very cool.
I don't know. Caleb made one of these for me the other day, and I was like, I don't know. And I took a drink, and I was like, holy crap.
Yes. And then,
good.
of course, Caitie wouldn't allow anybody to make a dessert that didn't have fresh mint on it. Absolutely. And anyway, and you just stick a straw in it, and there you go. That is a French soda, and I'm telling you, you will not believe how fabulous this is.
And you know, take everything to make it on your picnic, and then
Yes.
when you get there, you can make a picture of it.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Just
you
don't,
could.
Just don't make it ahead of time, like
Right.
before you go, because you'll lose the fizz.
You'll lose the fizz, yeah. But this, you can make these for people, and this is a non-alcoholic drink that it just
For
will
once.
surprise. Yeah, for once. We won't be doing that again. Anyway, that it will really surprise you how fabulous this is, and it was really simple to make. But you got all these different layers in there, and that the seltzer with the cream and everything is just wonderful. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think this is a pretty
I
darn
wish
nice
it would quit
picnic.
raining so
Yeah,
we
I
could get
know.
out more. Lord,
I'll be looking
this-
for my invitation to a picnic from you, Terry.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll send you an invitation, tell you what day it is, and where you're supposed to meet me with this great sandwich here. But anyway,
right.
this is just wonderful. Thank you so much for showing
Thank
this
you.
today. We had a good time. And let's see, what else? Oh, Caitie Girl's getting a new menu, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yes. And I saw a little glimpse on your computer. You're going to have like scallop tacos and
Yeah.
things like that. That's fabulous.
So people who are a fan of the catfish taco
Oh
should
yeah,
come back and
yeah,
check out
yeah,
the scallop
yeah,
taco.
Yeah, that was a big hit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
right.
anyway, we'll be doing another show real soon, and hopefully we'll be outside if it ever quits raining. And I'm Terry Castle, and this is Chef Caitie Barker, my dear, dear friend. And please come to the restaurant sometime and eat. You'll really enjoy it. Thank you. Bye-bye.